Good morning, team. This morning is all about power, speed, accuracy. We are going a heavy double power clean push jerk and then 7 minutes of intensity, clean and jerks, toes to bar, all programmed by HillerFit. This morning is about pushing the intensity. If you're new here, welcome to the 5 a.m. Squat Club, where every morning we get together and improve our lives. We prime our minds, get a warm-up in, work some skill, intensity, and then progress towards our lives, all before the world wakes up. If you're ready, we're going to get started. First thing, choose our first thoughts today, prime our minds. Let's go. All right, step one, team, on the 5 a.m. Squat Club, we're going to prime our minds, and we're going to open up the hips at the same time. So what we're doing is feet underneath the hips, heels on the ground. If you need a counterbalance in order to keep yourself upright and not fall over, grab one in front. While we're here, we're going to do a little bit of box breathing. It's a 4-second inhale, 4-second pause, 4-second exhale, 4-second pause, while we choose our first thoughts of the day. So we're going to start on an inhale. 3, 2, 1, inhale. Hold. Exhale. I am responsible for my life. I will make time between stimulus and my response. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. I choose gratitude. Focus on the positive. See more positive. All right. Next. We've primed the mind. We've gotten up out of bed. Now it is time to move the body, aka get up off the floor. So we start every morning with a couple minutes of getting down, getting up as our primary warm-up. General warm-up to follow, but we're just laying down on the floor, getting back up and getting a little hop to celebrate the fact that you can do so. You can walk it down, walk it back up, or hop depending on how you're feeling. We're just getting all the way down, all the way up, increasing the pace over the course of these 2 minutes, just turning on the body. Right, we're saying, hey, it's time to start thinking about moving a little bit harder and faster. So we will progressively work towards that so that we've got the best chance of efficiency and reduced injury risk. The reason why we start with the burpee is because it's an essential human movement. If you can't get off the floor, what happens when you get on it? Just like a squat or a deadlift, there are certain movements in our lives that are necessary for independent living. The burpee is one of them, and you may not think about it now or when you're young, but as you age and your capacity declines, will there come a time when you're no longer able to do a burpee? And if so, in my opinion, that's a problem. Therefore, we get in a few every day to make sure that we're maintaining capacity to do so and warming up at the same time. Another 30 seconds, then we'll get into a little more general warm-up, which is on the screen there. And then we'll start talking about our power work today. A little bit of weightlifting, a little bit of gymnastics. Fantastic session programmed by HillerFit. It's going to be a good one. All right. Whew. Next. You can see on the warm-up there, we're going to go with the jumping jack. If you don't like to jump in the morning, feel free to just do a standing march. Otherwise, hands out at the same time as the feet, and then everything comes back in together. You can take the hands behind your back when they come together. Get at least 15 to 20 reps here of jumping jack. Get that blood flowing. All right, from there, next is an inchworm. So start standing tall. You can widen out the feet if you want. Take the hands to the floor. You're gonna walk out to a plank position, looking for a butt squeeze, ab squeeze, leg squeeze, nice straight line, and then walk it back up. Stand in between, and then reset. At least 5 there. Morning team, Jason, Yaroslav, Jody. Members only this morning. Like it. How you guys feeling? What time do we get to bed? And then how are we feeling on our scale of 5 to 10? I was in bed just before 9 last night, between 8:30 and 9. Not a bad sleep. We'll go to a leg swing next if you want to hold onto a wall or balance yourself, just letting that leg move forwards, backwards. Not the most range of motion you can do, just enough to get it moving a little bit. Younger daughter, I think, is feeling a little under the weather. She woke up in the middle of the night and threw up. So got a little interrupted with the sleep, but hopefully she's feeling okay. All right, once you got about 10 cycles on that first side, go ahead and switch sides. Same thing, you may notice that one side's a little tighter than the other. Not the end of the world. You can always spend a little more time loosening up that tight side. Trying to work on that imbalance. Could be a lot of hip flexor tension or even some hamstring tightness. All right, next, we're gonna go with a lunge and a twist. So you can start in a plank position, take one foot outside the hands, and then from there you're gonna take the same elbow that's on that bent knee side and try to drop it down towards the ground as close as you can. From there, take that hand up towards the ceiling, we'll rotate it. So elbow to the floor, hand to the ceiling. Get at least 5 sets there, 5 reps. Trying to get closer and closer to the floor with the elbow as you go. Oh, come on. Switch sides. See how tight we are there. 8:40, 5 to 6 out of 10 to fatigue and sore, maybe even getting sick. But if I'm here, I'm going to the gym. Nice, Yaroslav. Good job, dude. Make sure you maybe catch up a little on the weekend. Get to bed a little earlier. Although that's a good bedtime there. Okay, a couple more here. Jody, Jason, what about you guys? What time did you get to bed? Jody's back in the Northeast. Back from Florida. Hopefully had a good trip there. All right, next one. We can call this bootstrapper or Russian baby maker. You can set your feet in your squat stance. Maybe a little narrower. You're gonna come down all the way into a passive squat. From there, you're gonna grab your feet with your hands, elbows inside the knees, and then pull the chest up hard. From there, we're gonna reverse it, chin to the chest, chest to the thighs, hips up in the air. You're gonna feel some hamstring tension, maybe some low back pull, and then reverse it again, drop the hips, pull the chest back up. Let's get a few rotations here. So chin down, chest down, hips up. You can go a little side to side. Sit her back down, pull that chest back up. Let's get at least 5 cycles of that. One more, hips up, chest down. Push those hips up a little more. Oh. Sit her down, pull the chest up again. And then let's come on up. The next one we're gonna modify a little bit. We're gonna come into a wide stance, keep the abs on. We're just gonna rotate. Just taking the elbows side to side, keeping the abs squeezed. Just a little bit of rotation. You can think about moving the hips. If you want to make it more aggressive, you can take the arms out. We normally would do this at the hips with a hinge, so you can do them hinged over as well, or just a little rotation, keeping those abs tight, mixing it up. All right, round 2. What is our first movement? I always forget that. Jumping jacks. Let's go ahead and get another 15 to 20 jumping jacks. You should start feeling, you know, getting a little bit sweaty here now. The body should be warming up. Should be almost ready to go here. Obviously, we'll prime ourselves for the skills specifically after we're done our general warm-up. All right, a few more inchworms. So once again, standing tall, hands to the floor. Walk out to your plank, squeeze the butt, squeeze the legs, squeeze the abs. Walk it back up. Stand in between. Let's get 5. You can turn up the pace if you want. Make it a little quicker. Jody says went to bed early, but sleep didn't come easy. Well, probably getting back into that routine, Jody. Good for you for getting up and making it happen. I'm sure you'll get back to it over the next couple days. Back in the routine of sleep. All right, one more here. All right, we'll go back to the leg swing. This time we're gonna go across the body. So if you wanna face the wall, take that leg side to side as opposed to forwards, backwards. About 10 cycles per side again. I'm not counting those, so who knows? Switch it up. Across the body, trying to keep facing the wall. There's 10 cycles. All right, from there, we're gonna go back to our lunge. We're gonna move this a little more dynamically though. So come into your plank position. We're gonna come into that runner's lunge, one leg outside the hands, and then we're just gonna switch it. Hang out there, you can walk it or hop it, obviously. And switch, sink in for a sec. Switch, and just dropping the hips up and down a little bit. Switch, up and down with the hips. Switch, another 3, 2, and 1. All right, and then bootstrappers. So feet back underneath the hips, maybe a little wider towards shoulder width. Sit down, grab the feet with the hands, pull the chest up. Drop the chin, drop the chest, raise the hips. Let's get 5 cycles here. Try to keep the chest against the thighs. Hips down, chest up, chest down, hips up. And alternating for at least 5 sets, or 5 reps, 5 rotations. All right, now we're gonna change it up. We'll add one more in here just for the opening up the shoulders a little bit. Go ahead and lay down on your front. We're gonna take the arms overhead. Actually, let's press them. We're gonna thumbs to the shoulders and then thumbs overhead. Pressing them as high as you can off the ground. Let's get at least 10 here. We've got our shouldered overhead. Warm up the shoulders a little bit here for it. And then we're gonna do our skill work first today. So we're gonna do our heavier skill work before our workout. Changing up the format a little bit. Because there are clean and jerks. All right, there are clean and jerks in the workout. And so we're gonna warm it up first. We're gonna do our skill first of clean and jerks. So, look at that, opportunity work first. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna have about a 12-minute window after we kind of warm up a little bit to work up to a heavy double on the power clean and push jerk. So normally we go on an every minute on a minute format or on the 90 seconds, and we time it together. Today we've just got a window, and you can get as few or as many sets in that 12-minute window as you want. I'm gonna suggest, every 90 seconds to 2 minutes, and just adding weight to the clean and jerk until it's enough for the day, whatever that means to you. So 2 parts to this, the clean and the jerk. Clean, we're setting up at mid shin, nice neutral spine, shoulders and knees are slightly in front of the bar. Push away from the floor till you cross the knee, then start thinking about chest up, knees forward. You're gonna jump and catch, bar in the shoulder. There's your power clean. From there, the bar is going overhead with a dip, a drive and a drop, and that's your push jerk. So let's warm this up a little bit. I'm gonna turn my hat around. We're gonna warm up some power cleans, warm up maybe some push presses and push jerks, and then we'll get started together on that 12-minute clock where we'll start adding weight to it. Check. Static there. We're pretty clear. Let me know. All right. So let's get 5 reps with the empty bar. Mid shin, press away, jump, catch, and then dip, drive, and drop. And that's the push, power clean, push jerk. This can be, so for the double, right? You can do 2 reps, power clean, push jerk. You can drop it if you have the capacity to do so. I'm not going to drop mine in here, obviously, and then do the second one. They don't need to be touch and go. Mine's going to look a little like touch and go though, just because of this space. So, power clean, push jerk. Let's get a few more empty bar. Over mid shin, nice neutral spine, looking straight forward, pressing away from the ground, letting the knees retreat, getting back through vertical, meaning let the knees come back forwards. Jump, catch, dip, drive, drop. Okay. I'm just gonna do one little hang here, loosen up the back. Tend to get a little tight. And I think what we'll do is we'll get one first warm-up weight on the bar, and then we'll start the clock. Whew. So get your first warm up on there, maybe try out a rep or 2, and then we're gonna start the clock. Weird. Didn't want to go on the bar there. Okay. Get a few warm up reps here. We'll start the clock.
Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took the red pill. I know life's short, so I wanna live real good.
All right. Okay. Jason, my favorite color is red. I know what that means, Jason. I feel like you're missing Jabes. You just want Jabes here, don't you? Alright. Okay. Get your first kind of moderate weight on there. And we're gonna start the clock. Should have been a rock star. You're right, Jason. It's true. What instrument would you play, Jason?
About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can.
All right, so before I lift this, we'll start the clock. And then you can choose your pacing. Choose how many sets you want to get in this time. You can just follow along with my pacing if you want. Whatever you'd like. All right, let's do this. The wrong side here. So 12 minutes. As many or as few sets as you want to get in that time. All right, let's do it. 2 power clean and push jerks. Working up to heavy, whatever that means for you today. Go. Make sure you take a video of yourself, tag us on Instagram. Let me see what that looks like. I think it said make sure there's no more than 6 seconds before the end of the last one, be the beginning of the next one. All right, there's 125. Maybe let me know what lifts you're trying, how it's going. If that's a good point. If you don't have a barbell, you could just do some dumbbell clean and jerks, maybe 2 per side. And if you have heavier dumbbells, you can kind of increase the weight if you want. I love it, Jody. Jody says, you don't need to tell me twice to make a video. Love it. I look forward to seeing it. All right. Here's 145. How many sets I want to do here? What are you guys lifting over there? How are we feeling? Feeling strong today. My back's feeling a little tight. Pull off the floor is not the best. Understand as well that I noticed that I lift more later in the day. So if I don't necessarily lift as much here, as I would hope to, I give myself a little bit of grace because realistically it's I'm just not going to lift as much first thing in the morning like this. So I extrapolate a little bit, think about, hey, what could I actually do? Good morning, Amelie. Good morning, we're at the gym. Both struggling to get started. It's been a long day. Hey, almost done. You're almost through it. All right, this is 155. Be so nice to just drop that barbell. Wow. Holy moly. We're not breaking any records here this morning. 165. Talia, good morning. Sorry, I had hospital appointment yesterday. I'm back. Catch up on both vids. Lady, okay? Just decompressing. You okay, Talia? Everything okay? How come you're at the hospital? Hopefully everything is all right. Feel free to just hang out with us this morning. Do the workout later. 7 minutes to go here, team. All right. 6'5". They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't playing no games, I just do that's fact, and I don't feel no pain. Nothing more to I go crazy. Nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I run daily. Pass me the track, but it still got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath. Oh, that was not a good jerk. Woo. Woo. Not the prettiest. Definitely went around my head there. Just make sure we don't dump the barbell. Remember, skill going down first today. We've got our workout afterwards. Thanks, coach. I had a contract MRI, crazy machine, but I'm gold. Thanks, coach. As you, I'm pretty good. Let's just saying, my younger daughter woke up a couple times last night. She got sick, so had a little less sleep than normal, but hopefully she's feeling okay. I can always catch up. Contrast MRI. Okay, well, I hope everything's okay. All right, another 5 minutes, just over halfway here. You know, maybe 2 more, maybe 3 more, depending on how fast you're going, how you feel. Should be getting pretty heavy by this point. Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, the change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss that. Come on. So nice to just drop that barbell. Oh God, that was not it. Shit. Wow, I definitely caught that. Hips out in front. Yikes. Yikes, yikes. Jerk, it's not the prettiest right now. 4 minutes. How was your daughter's 4th birthday? It was fantastic, thank you. She had a great time. Today is the, it's been a whole birthday week. They're going to see Disney on Ice today while I'm at the gym. So this is the last bit of festivities for her birthday. They're going with Grandma. 3.5 left, maybe 1 or 2 more, team. This might be my last one. A little bit nervous. A little bit nervous with that last one. Wasn't super pretty. This is the same weight as in that intro video, but being at the gym is a different game. 3 minutes. All right. feet are sweaty. Turn up the music a little bit, maybe. Okay. Nice. Oh. Two minutes. I don't know if I have another one in me. I don't know. I think that might be it on this one. Aftermath, lots of treats. Ooh, Disney. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just know it's Disney on ice. All right, finish up the last set if you want, team. Minute 15. I think I'm probably gonna call it there. 1:08.5. I don't wanna make a mess in here. AKA crash. So if you're done, you can start unloading the barbell a little bit. We're gonna go definitely lighter for the workout. Or hit a last lift here. Let me know how it goes. Should have just made it 10 minutes maybe. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these 30 seconds, if you're still going. 20. Talia, good for kids, but I've never been into it. I worked on a Disney on Ice once. Wow, kids and adults go nuts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they get pretty, and it's like a 2-hour show, isn't it? It's crazy. All right, 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's our 12-minute window. Let's talk about the next piece. All right. So this is the Metcon for today. Our HillerFit training workout. 7 minutes of an ascending ladder by threes of clean and jerk and toes to bar. So obviously the barbell weight for the clean and jerk should be lighter than what you just did. The RX on this is 135 for the guys, 95 for the girls. I think I'll probably gonna go 115, but it should be something that, like fresh, gun to your head, you could do at least like 10 in a row, let's say. So it shouldn't be crazy heavy, definitely lighter than what you just did. This can be done with dumbbells if you don't have a barbell as well. And then toes to bar. If you have a pull-up bar, fantastic. And you're aiming for, oh, you probably can't see me here. Morning, Jabes. You're aiming for making contact with the bar that you're hanging on with your feet between your hands. But we'll definitely have some scaling options here. So personally, I can't even do that. I'm gonna touch this low bar, right? I've got 2 bars. I can't actually reach the tall one because that one's in the way. So that's an option. If you don't have toes to bar yet, you could go with a hanging knee raise. Just bringing the knees up above the level of the hips and then back down to that hang position. And if you don't have a pull-up bar, you could go with a sit-up. Just land fully on the ground and sitting fully up to the point where you're actually supported and not kind of falling backwards. So the format for 7 minutes, 3 clean and jerks, 3 toes to bar, 6 clean and jerks, 6 toes to bar, 9, 9, 12, 12, 15, 15, 18, 18. I'm assuming I won't get there, but as far as you can get in that 7-minute window. So let's take a minute and get our weights set for that. Also, let me know, what did we lift there? Jason, Jody, I think you were the only 2 lifting. What did we get to? Jody topped out 85 by 2. Fantastic. Sometimes 3 hours if they're filming for TV. That's crazy, I tell ya. Oh, that's good. I'll be at the gym, so I think we're carpooling today. So my gym session is longer than that. So hopefully it's a nice long show, so they don't have to wait. Jabes, how's it going? It's going great. How about you, Jabes? Ready to work out? So once again, this bar should feel pretty nice now compared to the weight that you were just moving there. Let's see. Oh, that didn't feel good. That dang elbow as well. Oh, someday we'll have the space where I can just drop that barbell. All right, well, get yourself a couple reps there, a couple reps on the pull-up bar. Maybe a sip of water. And then we're gonna do it. Let me get my chalk bucket in the right spot. Let me know how we like this format, team. This skill or strength work first before the workout. This is a different format for us. So let me know. James, I did exercise yesterday. Okay. You doing something today? Oh. All right. All right, team, give me a thumbs up. And we shall get going here. So this one's 7 minutes, which is relatively short. Still not any kind of full-on sprint, but enough that you're not going too slow. This should feel pretty intense. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. C'est le temps, team. 3, 6, 9, so on and so forth. Jason, good. Only 155 today. Awesome. Great. Setting up right angle for my big clip. Get it, Jody. I'll give you a sec. Sure, I can happily procrastinate a little bit here. Expect nothing less, check as I'm chest, what's happening next year. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11 is time for progression. Alright, my bad. Okay, team. Let's do it, 10 seconds. Not you, Maple. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Oh, I can do that. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him instead of searching inside for what they gave him. Okay. A strong will, strong mind. That's good. Jack us up here. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a case I don't want to place. I want to be first. Work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. This is going to be a full-on barbell workout for me. Toes to bar are not that bad. You can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you never wanna be me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands came from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep. Set to 3, maybe. Heart rate is jacked up. Nathan, no. No.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chest, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just an obsession. All in his possession.
2 down, 5 to go.
I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me.
Maple, go. Go.
Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. Don't wanna be fast asleep on the scheme. Better stand tall, ready for the fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I want to be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. The other way, when you do it ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on the scheme. Better stand tall, ready for the fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
Halfway.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane.
3 minutes.
Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chest, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold an obsession. All in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Still no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on the scheme. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to
2:15 to go.
say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts.
90 seconds.
You try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. The other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on the scheme. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try to change, you can say no, free me.
Last minute.
Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check as I'm chest, I'm tapping in next. Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second.
30 seconds.
It's a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11, it's time for progression.
20 seconds. 15. Three, 2, 1. Time.
So he's been looking for somebody who could save him instead of searching inside.
Good job, team.
For what they gave
Walk
him.
around.
A strong will,
Catch your breath.
mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase. I don't want a place. I want to be first. Work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives. You create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot. You
Walk it around, team. Take a minute. Catch your breath. Jot down your score in the chat. Holy. Good job, team. 12, 9, 21, 6, 27, 30, 60, 63 reps, I think. Holy. I hope you guys aren't chatting because you feel like I do. How'd it go, team? Got through 12 of each. Lots of staring at the bar. Nice, Jody. All right. Let's chill out here for a sec. Let's grab the, let's do the lazy PVC stretch here. Grab yourself a stick, broomstick, PVC, whatever you got. Feel free to keep walking around. I'm gonna sit on my shins. Probably get a little quad stretch out of that as well. Jason, fun day. Awesome, dude. How many did you get? And what weight did you use? Did you go 135, Jason? Or 115 like me? Oh. All right, moment of clarity here. Let's grab that PVC and just go nice and wide. Plus, I like your shorts, Adam. You're taking over for James, Jason. What's he gonna say? You're taking all his lines. All right. So, Fridays, if you've been here before, you notice we do a little bit of weightlifting. Olympic weightlifting, snatch, clean and jerk. Probably the best. 135, nice, Jason. Probably the best way to build power. Explosive power through weightlifting. And what's cool about the weightlifting movements is not only 8 and 5. There was no 8, Jason. It was going up by 3s. What does that mean? What I'm trying to get to. All right, weightlifting. Right, not only is the pseudo, I don't even know what you're saying. Not only is weightlifting incredible, or maybe the best thing to build power. Power is work over time, right? So how much physical work are you doing in what time? Meaning I can take this barbell from the floor to, the shoulders or to overhead in a quick, half a second kind of thing. So your power output is the work, which is force times distance, and then in the time. So, but aside from that, trying to catch my breath here. Aside from the power benefit of weightlifting, there's so much more, right? There's speed, there's coordination, there's flexibility, there's accuracy, agility, basically all except for stamina, cardiorespiratory endurance and that stuff, unless you're doing multiple reps. But aside from those, it has all of the physical skills that we want to develop. So if you're neglecting this type of movement, maybe because it's complex or it's new to you or whatever, then you're missing out on a pretty big component of fitness. So join us every Friday. I mean, it might not be Fridays all the time, but at least once a week, we do some work on the clean and jerk or the snatch. So I know that, it's often considered higher level or, just for Olympic athletes, but it's not. Anybody can do it. This is a great starting barbell to learn the techniques, and then you can go from there. So from there, next step in the 5 a.m. squat club is to do your, Maple, you don't need to be right in my face. It's to do your homework. And I know from school that, when I hear homework, that's like a dirty word. That turns me off right away. But the difference here is that homework is assigned from external sources, right? Somebody else is telling you to do it for some goal that is not your own. Whereas if you define your goals, the things that will make your life the life that you want, and then you do homework towards them, it is a whole different game. When you are working for yourself towards improving your life, homework is not a dirty word. So what we do every morning from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. is homework. 1 hour, of daily action dedicated intentionally towards your most important goals. Whatever that is, maybe it's developing a new skill to get start a new career. Maybe it is learning a new language or an instrument. Maybe it's writing a book. Maybe it's moving countries to get away from whatever it is, right? You want to start a new life. Maybe you want to become a farmer. Take 1 hour every day, carve it out, make it sacred so that nothing touches it, and do it every day. And those action steps add up to the goals that you have. They're not unrealistic unless you don't take action. That's all there is to it. Your goals are real and realistic if you do the work. Simple. Jody, 60 pounds on my training bar, heavy knurl on my training bar. Ouch. That'll toughen up your hands, eh? Moving countries. Whoa, Nelly. Hey, I mean, I don't know if I will always live in Canada, right? There might come a time where, we move somewhere south, or who knows, right? I mean, life is whatever you want to make it, and that's the way that I look at it. Is any change you want to make, anything that you want to do with yourself, with your life, with your team, just do the work. Make it realistic. All right, let's see what we got from yesterday. Look at that. The sheep got fed yesterday. Beautiful sunny day. Definitely still not warm outside, but beautiful weather. Yesterday, got that bale of hay rolled out. One thing I'm noticing is that the deeper the snow gets, and we have a lot of snow now, but the deeper that snow gets, the harder it is to roll out a bale, because it sinks into the snow, and then you're basically pushing it up against a snow wall, a snow barrier. So, I'm getting close to being ready for the snow, for the winter to be done. Oh, and here's a cute one. Whoops. Let's pause it before let me flip this over. I'm not sure why it does that. Here's everybody's best friend helping me shovel. Mabel, look, it's you. It's you. I don't know if there's audio on this. Probably is. I just can't hear it. Oh, it is on. There we go. So you see the intensity of this thing. She needs to try to catch all of the snow and eat it and attack it, and anything that moves faster than like a snail's pace on this place, she chases around and attacks. And look at her. Look how jacked up she is. Half the time you can't even shovel because she attacks the shovel. Oh, she missed that one. I don't know if she's watching herself now. She doesn't understand. Is that you, Meeps? Where are you? I don't even know where you are here. There you are. There we go. You hear the scraping? Thanks, Emily. All right. That is that. So, team, you guys are awesome. Especially a core group who was with me all morning this morning. I know it was a little bit slow to start, so you guys are fantastic. Way to carve out the time to be intentional about your goals. I could be here alone in the morning and it would suck. So I really do appreciate you guys showing up, working hard with me. You know, I was listening to, I saw somebody posted on, I think it was a CrossFit video the other day, a comment of, you know, I'd love to do this, but there isn't an affiliate within, you know, an hour or so of me. And I put the comment on there that like, hey, well, come and join us, right? Try out the 5 a.m. Squat Club. I do not believe that this is, you know, as effective for, you know, building community or whatever, or getting the push as being in an affiliate. But like, if you can't afford an affiliate or there's no affiliate near you, like, I want to say this is the next best thing. You know, I don't necessarily see you guys person to person. We're not having the coaching, but we're still here together, suffering together. And there's that same sense of community and that same push, you know, that you would get if we were in person. So I appreciate you guys and know that we're getting fitter, right? I mentioned it yesterday that I'm starting to beat some of those people at the gym that are fitter than I am or that were fitter. So keep it up, right? There's a good deal of fitness to be gained from here. And a great way to test it, by the way, is signing up for the Open. So if you haven't signed up for the Open yet, please do so. And then put hashtag 5 a.m. Squat Club when you do so we can see you on the leaderboard. Otherwise, that is today, team. I freaking love you guys. Just give quick shout outs here. Oh, let's do the old top fans thing. I don't ever do this. Top fans, Jabes. Jabes, you put enough comments in there and you get up there, eh? Jabes, Jody, Amelie, Talia, Yaroslav, Jason, and then Terry. I didn't even see Terry this morning. That's weird. So thank you, everybody. Talia, Amelie, Jabes. And then a special thanks to our members, Jody, Jason, Yaroslav. You guys are fantastic. Keep me going. Hopefully this was fun. Hopefully I had a great time, and I will see y'all. We're 90 hours away from 4,000, by the way, on our watch hours. So keep passing the word along. See if you can find a buddy to join us tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is Sandbag Saturday, so maybe the most fun day of the week, depending on what you like, I guess. All right, team. Have yourselves a fantastic day. Love you guys. Peace.